All right, so boys and girls, today we're going to be learning about the five-finger retell for reading. We're going to be using Humphrey. I'm going to use Humphrey to model for you, and then you're going to give it a try with the book After the Fall. And then we'll have some independent reading today. But as a reader, when I'm reading, I always want to make sure that I can retell the story well. So I use my five-finger retell, and I'm going to share my screen here with you. And I'm going to zoom in. And right here, the five-finger retell is thinking about the 5 W's. Who is it about? Who are the characters in the story? The setting, the where and the when. Where and when is this story happening? The place and the time. Why? What's happening there? What is the problem of it? The events are the beginning, the middle, and the end. So thinking about that. And the solution to the problem, how it was solved. We're going to be focusing on those things today, and I'm going to model for you with the book Humphrey. Now, to give you a little background, I'm going to go back to chapter 1, and we're only going to do the five-finger retell on chapter 1. Now, thinking back to chapter 1, I'm thinking about what happened. And I'm just going to do a quick skim. Okay, Humphrey is introduced. He's complaining Ms. Mack is gone. He remembers back to his time at Panorama. He remembers Ms. Mack and going on bike rides with her and the special time over the weekend. And then at the very end, we're introduced to Mrs. Brisbane and her wanting to get rid of Humphrey. Give me a thumbs up if you're remembering that part of the story for Humphrey. That goes all the way back to day 1 of school. How about in the other room? Are you remembering that? Give me a thumbs up if you're remembering those things. Okay. So let me model for you what that's going to look like. So I'm thinking about the who of the story, and I'm going to scroll down. Who? Well, this story is mostly about Humphrey, Ms. Mack, oops, I can spell that right, and Mrs. Brisbane so far. Would you guys agree? Those would be the main people in this chapter, because I'm only focusing on this chapter right now. Then I want to think about the when and the where. The when and the where of this part of the book is he remembers back to Panorama. And I am going to, this is not a complete sentence, so I don't like that it capitalizes it there. And then he's also left, or he's in the classroom in room 26, right? Would you agree with that? Yeah, I would agree with that too. But the when is, so we got 2 places. Actually, I'm thinking more specifically the where is in the classroom, because the flashback, that's just part of his memory. He's not really there. So let's get rid of that one and let's think specifically about the classroom and the where. We got the where. The when would be the day Miss Mack is leaving, right? We don't know, do we know a specific date, a specific time? No, but we can refer it to the day that Miss Mack is leaving. So we know that much, and we're not even sure what time of the year it was at that point in time. Later we find out it's fall because we know about Halloween, but at that point in time, we didn't know that. So what's happening in this part of the story? This is where I can do a complete sentence. Ms. Mack is leaving the classroom, and Mrs. Brisbane is returning and thinks that Humphrey is a rodent. Humphrey, I think those are the events, right? He's thinking about that. Do we have a beginning, a middle, and an end here? At the beginning, Miss Mack is leaving. In the middle, no, I don't have the in the middle part. At the beginning, Miss Mack is leaving. Then I have to think about the middle, which was Humphrey remembers his time at Petorama. And then the end is Mrs. Brisbane is returning and thinks that he is a rodent. Would you agree that that's the beginning, the middle, and the end? Give me a thumbs up if you agree. Your thumbs are really tiny in the other room. So what is Humphrey worried about? So the why is kind of the, why is this a problem? We got to think about the problem and the solution. Humphrey is worried Mrs. Brisbane will get rid of him. And how is he going to take care of that? At the very end, doesn't he yell, Ms. Mack, please come back, right? So when I'm thinking about this, I'm thinking about the who, the characters in the story. The where and the when is the setting of the story. The what are the events that are happening. The why is the problem. And the how is how he solved it at that time. We still don't have a real solution because it's a long chapter book. So I'm going to have you guys give it a try with the book after the fall. And we're going to go into our Google Docs, our Google Slides, and open up to the 5-finger retell and give it a try there. So readers, let's get our iPads and give it a try. And for those up here, we'll do a quick retell here, a memory of what the story was. You'll have to go into your Google Slides and open up to slide, I can't remember what it was, slide 9 maybe? Yeah, I think it's slide 9.
It's slide 8.